Hello everybody, it is Hot Mess Tuesday. No judging. I recently got an Amazon Prime box. Okay, not Prime. Kind of Prime. I recently got an Amazon Prime pantry box, and that is a pretty cool service. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, this is not paid advertising or anything like that. Do I have a splinter? What is this? I guess not. And it's basically a box that you fill up to 100% and then they ship it out. And Prime Pantry has things like paper towels, face wipes, makeup, dog food, treats. They also have like all kinds of household goods and personal hygiene products. They've got a lot of stuff that you would find at a typical like Walmart or Fred Meyer or whatever store that you shop at to get your household goods. Ziploc bags, aluminum foil, saran wrap, parchment paper, just basically going through the drawer that should be my bread drawer, but where I keep all of my randomness in the kitchen. My husband and I did that, and we got a whole bunch of our home stuff, but I also picked up 4 makeup items that I'm really excited to try. It is from the brand e.l.f, E.l.f, and they are very inexpensive. I picked up 4 products from my Prime Pantry box, and I am excited to go ahead and give those a try for you guys today. I also have a sample card of Vial by Perfectly Posh. Posh has a lot of really good stuff. That's where I get my moisturizer, Moisturize 911, which is amazing. My very good friend and spin-in sister Maria sent me a sample card of the Vial, which is their new lip product. So there's 1 primer and 2 lip shades. So I am going to use that on my look today. This is gonna be kind of a chatty get ready with me, but it's featuring some of the e.l.f. products that I got in my Prime Pantry box. So here we go. I've already moisturized my face with the Moisturize 911, and it is very moisturized. The next step is to get into a primer, and that is one of the new items that I got, the Poreless Face Primer by e.l.f. That is right here, and I am excited to try this. It says clear, so I don't know if they have other colors. I just kind of stumbled across a couple and just threw them in my cart because they were rolled super cheap. Okay, so we're gonna just dive in and see how it goes. Why is there garbage all over my floor? Oh, it's a quarter. I'm rich. A Poreless Face Primer in clear, so it comes in this cute packaging right here. Very, very nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and put, it said that it would be a few pumps before you actually got product out. There we go. I'm just gonna start with 1 pump and see how it does. It's so smooth and silky right now. Oh yes. Oh, hello. Okay, I'm feeling what you're putting down. You are nice. I better probably like clip that back. Little bling bling bobby pin action. Okay, so first initial reaction to the e.l.f. face primer. It's really nice, and yes, it goes on super smooth. Primer is down, moving right along. I did not get a foundation from e.l.f., so I am going to put on my normal foundation, which is, of course, the Urban Decay All-Nighter Foundation in the shade 2.5. This stuff is... if I could marry a makeup product, it would probably be this one because it is that delicious. I'm gonna put my foundation on, and again, just 1 pump of my Urban Decay All-Nighter, and we're just gonna go in. Okay. And don't forget underneath. Oh, it feels like a good thing. Getting to know you. So I really do, and I'm not just saying this, but I really do feel like that foundation went on a lot smoother, in that the e.l.f. primer seems to allow my foundation to glide on a little easier, and I do notice a more matte finish. Okay, so next up, I am going to use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, of course, because it's amazing. Okay, so we have foundation, we have concealer. Now we're going to get into some more stuff. I'm just gonna try chiseling out some cheeks. Just gives more of a warm tone to the skin more than anything. I hope that doesn't go in my coffee. Since I'm here, I'm just gonna get into that blush. Now for highlighter, I am real excited to say that I am getting into another new product, which is also from e.l.f. This is their baked highlighter in Moonlight Pearls. So I'm real excited to try it. And here it is open. You can see it's super shimmery, shiny. I love it. Let's do a little finger swatch first. So there is on the finger, and here it is on the skin. So bright, it's blinding the camera. That light might not be doing it justice, but it's so far, I mean, it's very where is it? It's very faint, you know, but it's subtle, which is not a bad thing. It depends on how severely you want to blind somebody. I'm gonna take my Morphe R31 and get some of that on there. Is it on there? You know, this is by no means blinding. However, I do feel that it is a beautiful, subtle highlight. This is okay. I don't think I would get it again because I do like a little bit more blingy blingy on my face than just this. But for that moonlight kissed look, I mean, you can tell it's there, but it's not going to make a statement. I am going to try these Vial products, the primer as well as one of the lip shades. Now I'm thinking that Stop Blushing will be a better shade for me to try with the rest of the items I'm going to slap onto my face today. Like, do you just rip it? Oh, okay. So there's a little tiny smidgen of product on there, which should be enough for an application. So let sit for several seconds or until tacky. Okay. Several seconds. Should I dry it? Starting at the middle of the bottom lip, swipe satin color from left to right. Press lips together to apply excess to the top lip. Let sit for several seconds and press onto clean tissue to remove any excess and prevent transfer. So this product is supposed to be a long wearing lip color. So now I'm going to squeeze it out, clean off my finger. So that is the amount of product that I was able to get out of the little sample card. So here we go. I feel like it's hard to applicate with the fingers. Real pigmented. I will give them that. Yep. Keeps getting on my teeth. So I think we are ready for eyes. And to get into eyes, I do have the e.l.f. Baked California Eyeshadow Palette. Woo! Oh, does something go in? Why is there an indent there? So now to open, and we have all of these beautiful shades in there. They're very shimmery, very rounded, like the traditional baked, It has a very large mirror, which is nice. So I do like the ginormous mirror in here. You like an update on the lip? It is all over my teeth. As it has dried down, it is super, super matte. And I usually like a little gloss, a little shimmer, a little satininess to my lipstick. The verdict is still out. We have our California palette, which has a lot of nice colors. Nothing super exciting so far. You can see them there. And here is the last one on the thumb there. Can't even really tell where they are. So, yeah. Well, the first row are all pretty darn light. Let's try the next row and see how those go. I feel like I'm pushing really hard and rubbing a lot to get a little. So far, e.l.f., I'm not impressed. How are you going to be able to see this? Ah! Okay, so you can see that row much better than the first swatches. Let's get these on the eyes with some brushes and see how they do from there. Go in for this darkish color here. There's no names. There's no names. I don't know what to call these. I'm gonna call this one the Brown Hills of California. All right, let's see. Oh, I guess we can use this too. That's not too bad for, you know, like a filler transition color. Super light. Not quite sure. The verdict is still out on the blendability. Let's get some color packed on to the lid. I want to see just exactly how pigmented these are, so I'm going to go for this California purple, and I don't know what makes this purple California. So let's see what happens. I'm getting the slightest violet hue. Honestly, there's not a lot of color, not pigmented hardly at all. However, I kind of like it. I'm not harshing on this vibe. Let me finish out this other eye over here. Good old lefty. And then we'll see how we feel about it. So I'm going in with this middle color here to do a little bit of brightness in the corner of the eye. Okay, so I'm still working out how I feel about it. I mean, on the one hand, $4 is not a bad price for an eyeshadow palette with 10 eyeshadows in it. A baked, I can't get it open now. That is a very good price. I think it was $4 and some change. I'll have to look to make sure. And a full mirror, which I'm covering because the light will blind you silly. Super light color. You know, very subtle. If you are into the subtle things, I'm sure that this palette will suit you very well. If you're into the more bright and in-your-face colors, you might want to not waste the $4 on this palette. But, you know, overall, I'd probably use the palette again. I mean, I think that, you know, it's very subtle, and on my more subtle days, I might, you know, be, you know, whatevs. All right, we're going subtle. Here we go. Would I buy this again? Probably not. I do really, really like my Morphe palette that is very pigmented, lots of color choices. It is between $20 to $30 for one of the palettes from Morphe, as opposed to the $4 for e.l.f., but you are also getting 3 times the amount of shadows in the Morphe palette as opposed to this e.l.f. California palette. All right, so I am going to move on to eyeliner. I am going to even attempt a wing today. Now, I probably shouldn't with the subtleness that I have going on my face right now, but I'm feeling of interest today, so why the hell not? Here we go. Let's see how well I do. I don't know how to do a wing. but I'm pretty sure that's not it. Is that fixable? Oop, I made it worse. Okay, I see a lot of people, you know, chunk it up, so. Don't blink. How do people do this? Oh. I'm this up royally. Wow. Is that what it's supposed to look like? Because I'm real not convinced. Wow. Yeah. Like maybe if it was like a Halloween type situation, that might be okay. How do you, you know, like people do the tape technique, or maybe I can like, let's use a hair clippy thingy. How's the wing supposed to go? Up like this? Up here? Oh, I'm pretty sure that's not how it goes either. I see people freehanding this all the time. I'm not convinced. Well, I mean, that one's definitely sharper. That one might pass. Might pass. This one just looks like it got confused on the way to the circus. I don't even think I can fix it. There's no fixing that. Ooh. Ah. Okay, maybe there is fixing it. Maybe it's salvageable. Oh, what the hell? Alright, well, it worked for that side, sort of. Let's give this trick a try. Oh, right. Ah. What? Yes. Ah. Wow. You guys, is it this hard? Okay. That's nope. No. Oh, I better save that because I have to wipe all this shit off my face. Okay, well, you know, I mean, that's as good as that's gonna get, and that is exactly why I don't wear winged liner. I'm gonna go in with my Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm gonna be wiping all this off anyway, but you can't get much worse than it currently is. So, man, this eyeliner was a mistake. This, you know, I'm kind of digging on that side. You know, I mean, it's definitely a lot, but I feel like I would be halfway comfortable going out into the light of day with other human beings on this side, and you know, just what's happening over here is just not okay. These are Ardell Wispies in black, so there they are, and then I have some Duo eyelash adhesive. It has been a hot, long while since I tried some fake lashes, but you know, I'm feeling rather adventurous today, so let's just see what happens. Oh, that was a lot of glue. Ooh. And I know you're supposed to let it kind of dry a little bit and get a little tacky. I see people do this. I don't know that this is what you're supposed to do, but... And okay, so I'm gonna try and get it in the middle first. Come back, runaway lashes. Ha! Ooh. Yeah, they feel weird. Oh shit. Come on. Are they on? Ooh, can you tell the difference? I mean, I can definitely tell there's a lot more lash. Tickles my eyebrow. I mean, I guess they're on. I guess that's what happens. Are you supposed to curl your eyelashes first or after? Well, I tried curling my eyelashes and my eyelash came right off. Are these real? Like, what are these made of? Let's try it again. A little less glue this time. This time, let's avoid the curling situation. It's gonna be a really long video if I keep all this in here. This is real bugging me right now. Really bugging me. All right, let's just try the other one and see what happens. Oh, really, that's so much glue. It smells weird. Oh, why did I do that? Okay. Get that in the middle first. Not bad, you guys. I mean, all right, so now that those lashes are on my eyes and it feels like an alien experience because this corners of my eyes are feeling things they have never felt before. We are going to get into our last and final e.l.f. product. This is the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. It is in clear. And I feel like that mist isn't quite as fine as it could be, but let's see what happens. I feel showered for a second time today, and now I feel cold. Whew, I got goose chills. What the hell happened up there? For being a few dollars, and again, I don't remember the exact cost. All of these products on their own were under $5 a piece, some of them being $2 or $3. Would I buy these again? Actually, I probably would buy the primer again because that felt really good and it went on really smooth and I really liked it. So yes, I would probably buy this e.l.f. primer again and I will use it again. As far as the highlighter goes, you know, it's okay. It's a very subtle. I feel like, you know, if you just want that little wisp of a sheen, then that might be a good option. The eyeshadow, again, same as the highlighter. These are baked eyeshadows in the California palette. These are okay. Would I buy this again? No, I wouldn't, because I do typically tend to like more pigment and I would rather work a little bit harder on a highly pigmented palette to blend it out more and get a lighter color if that's what I was going for, than to work harder to get as much pigment as possible out of a very low pigmented palette. That being said, I mean, I paid $4 for this. I probably will still use it. And then finally with the Makeup Mist and Set, it wasn't a displeasing smell. It had an okay spray, but personally, I mean, I do tend to stick to brand favorites. That's why I have a hard time trying new things. Now, as far as the lips go, I've had this lip color on for quite a while now, and it's still slightly tacky. Let's give, I don't know what all has landed into my coffee, so I'm probably not gonna drink it. I mean, I am kind of making out with my coffee cup, rolling my lips all over it. So, I mean, on that one, you can just barely see a little bit left. And I think that was just all of the residual that I didn't actually wipe off or blot onto a cloth. So, you can still see all the color on my lips. It's still there. Again, because I had to apply it with my fingers, it was very difficult to get a good shape. So I'm sure that with the actual product, with the doe foot applicator, it would be a lot easier to put on. So with that being said, if I were to compare it right now, right at this second, with something like Lip Sense, I would still go with Lip Sense. They're really two totally separate products, and it's very, very hard to compare them. So I am editing this video right now, and I just realized somehow my phone shut off mid-film, and I was right in the middle of telling you guys what I thought about the Vial product from Perfectly Posh and comparing that kind of with Lip Sense, although you can't really compare them. So anyway, that basically finished off the video. I didn't really have any other comments on the products that I used. It was mostly the e.l.f. wrap-up and review, so I just wanted to pop on and kind of give you an official wrap-up to the video. So after this clip, you'll see just a whole bunch of randomness that is me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button so you can be notified when I upload new videos, and leave me a comment. Let me know if you have ever tried e.l.f. and what your favorite e.l.f. product is so that I can be on the lookout for it. Thanks so much, guys. I hope you have a fantastic holiday. Today's Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday, Thanksgiving, and after I'm done editing this video, I am going straight into the kitchen, and I may even film a little bit of that for you guys. Have a great holiday. Bye. Happy birthday, little sponge. A normal, like an eyelash in my eye. Do you not want me to use you? Oh, there we go. Oh, those are dusty. Then it's, you know, it would do. It would do. That'll do, pig. That'll do.